King Arthur was a happy man. He had no wars going on, as he had won all of them. He had an incredibly strong army and a beautiful court filled with the best knights. Even with all of this good fortune, there was still one thing that he didn't have: a wife. Arthur was a single man. Thus, he racked his brain for all women he cared about. Time and time again, Guinevere, daughter of King Leodegrance, came to mind. Arthur brought the subject to Merlin, who immediately agreed that the king should marry and that Guinevere was very beautiful. However, Merlin also said that he should not marry Guinevere, for she and one of Arthur's most trusted knights would fall in love, bringing the end of Logres. Arthur didn't care in the tiniest regard. He went on to marry Guinevere in a spectacular ceremony. Everything was all chill, and Arthur and Merlin explained the concept of the Round Table until a white hart comes running in the hall, with the white brachet following in close pursuit. Soon after, a group of black hounds come running after the two previous animals. A knight rode up and took the brachet with him. Immediately following, a lady came to the court, saying that the brachet was hers, only to be taken by a similar knight. At this, Arthur sent 3 men on their own quests. King Pellinore was to chase after the damsel and the knight that took her, Sir Tor to the knight in the brachet, and Gawain after the white hart. All 3 men had great adventures, and when they arrived back at the court, King Arthur brought the code of chivalry upon them. Chapter 4. Merlin has left Arthur forever until he sees him again, and this saddens him so. Accolon, Arthur, and Uriens were out hunting in a mysterious forest when they came upon the shore of a great body of water. On that shore was a mysterious ship filled with luxuries, including a full meal laid out on the deck. The 3 men decided to climb aboard and investigate the situation. Once they had investigated, a group of damsels came out and they had a massive feast. Afterwards, the damsels led the men to their beds for the night. Upon waking, however, things started to get weird. Arthur was in a horrible prison with 20 other knights, Accolon was on the edge of a well. Had he moved, he would have fallen to his death, and Uriens was in bed with Morgana Le Fay, his wicked wife and the cause of all his mayhem. She later tricked Arthur and Accolon into fighting each other. Accolon later died of his injuries, and tried to kill Uriens, only to be stopped by her son. Morgana also stole Arthur's scabbard, the one that keeps him from being killed by wounds, and threw it into a lake. Finally, as one last act of devilishness, she sent a beautiful cloak as a peace offering to Arthur. Before he could put it on, however, a man in his court said that the maiden who brought it should put it on. The cloak was placed upon her shoulders, and she immediately burst into flames. Morgana was never seen in Logres after this.